child labor an offense? What is child labor? Child labor refers to the exploitation of children through any form of work that deprives children of their childhood, interferes with their ability to attend regular school, and is mentally, physically, socially, and morally harmful. Global and regional view on child labor. Child labor remains unacceptably common in the world today. At the start of 2020, prior to the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, 160 million children and 63 million girls and 97 million boys were in child labor, or 1 in 10 children worldwide. 79 million children, nearly half of all those in child labor, were in hazardous work, directly endangering their health, safety, and moral development. What causes child labor? International Labour Organization (ILO) suggests poverty is the greatest single cause behind child labor. From impoverished households, income from a child's work is usually crucial for his or her own survival or that of the household. Income from working children, even if small, may be between 25% to 40% of the household's income. Other scholars such as Harsh or African child labor and Edmonds and Papnik on global child labor have reached the same conclusion. Well, if child labor is such an evil, what are the laws towards it or the initiatives? Well, almost every country in the world has law and aimed at preventing child labor. International Labour Organization has helped set international laws which most countries have signed and ratified. According to the ILO Minimum Age Convention C-138 in 1973, child labour refers to any work performed by children under the age of 12, non-light work done by children aged 12 to 14, and hazardous work done by children aged 15 to 17. Light work was defined under this convention as any work that does not harm a child's health and development, that does not interfere with his or her attendance at school. This convention has been signed and ratified by 171 countries. Eliminating child labor. Concerns have been raised over the buying's public moral complicity in purchasing products assembled or otherwise manufactured in developing countries with child labor. However, others have raised concern that boycotting products manufactured through child labor may force the children to turn into a more dangerous or strenuous profession, such as prostitution or agriculture. For example, a UNICEF study found out the Child Labor Deterrence Act was introduced in US. An estimated 50,000 children were dismissed from their garment industry jobs in Bangladesh, leaving many to resort jobs such as stone crushing, street hustling, and prostitution, jobs that are more hazardous and exploitative than garment production. The study suggests that boycotts are blunt instruments with long-term consequences that can actually harm rather than help the children involved. To end it with, the child labor is an evil in the society that must be diminished.
Hi everyone, I Vanshika of 12th Standard is here to give a presentation on the topic Child Labor is an Offense. A child is meant to not earn but learn. What is child labor? Child labor is often defined as the work that deprives children of their childhood, their potential and their dignity, and that is harmful to their physical and mental development. The causes of child labor are poverty, lack of access to quality education, social and economic backwardness, poor access to the work, decent work, and limited understanding of child labor, and many more. The types of child labor are slavery, child trafficking, debt bondage, serfdom, and forced labor. The worst forms of child labor are sale and trafficking of children, forced or compulsory recruitment, abusing children from prostitution, and using children for illicit activities. Effects of child labor. The effects of child labor are: children might suffer from malnutrition, it might endanger children's dignity, and children may be employed forcefully and might become victims of physical violence. Consequences of child labor. It includes genital child injuries, physical abuse, physical neglect, and lack of schooling that results in missing educational qualifications. Child labor laws involved in India are Minimum Wages Act, the Indian Factories Act, the Child Labor Act, the Juvenile Justice of Children Act, the Rights of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act. Now we conclude this topic by saying that child labor is still a problem before the nation, and the various measures have been taken by the government to deal with this problem of child labor actively. It is important to spread the awareness about the evil of child labor and make people understand that it is important for a child to grow and enjoy his or her childhood, as they are the future of our country. Thank you and have a great day ahead.